Hey, boy, just mind your business.
No, shout out to I'm gay.
Why is everything Jimmy said somehow more believable than the tunnels? Haley, you were great in Juno. The Truth of the Holocaust. Brought to you by iFunny.
That was good.
No,
See
boy.
what the other NPCs
If you
like
did
me
not
are up
hire
to.
one of the most bloodthirsty SS officers to be their personal hitman.
A junior and annual waiver is fail art.
We're just gonna cut the Jewish thing for now. That's cool.
Okay.
Okay. Where's John? John, I need you to come up here and read something for us.
Did I go too far with the Jewish thing?
Oh no. You're actually really funny. I just wanted to make sure that we just had room for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they wanted to save it for later.
Yeah. That's what it was. We just wanted to save it just for another time. It was really good though.
Back to Chinese or keep doing Jewish once this is done?
It's up to the Duke.
Probably back to Jewish. Okay.
So these are the official game rules.
Okay.
If you'd like, since you're a moderator, it would be good if you read it to the camera and also addressed your fish just to make sure that they know what's what. And you are the harbor of these rules, so just make sure you enforce them.
I'm gonna sit down to read them.
Wait, can you just stand up though? It looks better.
Okay.
Trust me, it's just better.
The official Blood Games rules. Each player must have life bands, equipment, equipped and displayed at all times. When a player is hit, they must enter a down state until they are healed by a health potion / revive stick, or they are sacrificed in one life band. Player cannot commit any actions while down aside from communication with other players, NPCs, or mods. When a player wants out of life bands and goes down, they are eliminated from the show. Players are not allowed to steal from vendors, NPCs under any circumstance. Anything the Duke says is canon. Players cannot take the Lord's name in vain. Players must wear goggles during any PvP engagement and must have them ready to be worn at all times. A mod must count each player's currency at the end of each night. Each night must count the currency. Players must treat the mods with respect and dignity. Players cannot call a mod gay. A mod cannot spot a violate rules and call out a player with fail RP command. When the fail RP's input is committed, the player fail RP has the opportunity to challenge the call with either an admin or sit or a duel. If the challenge of fail RP loses a duel, they must sacrifice one life band. A mod can charge a player up to 5 silvers for violating a rule if the rule is justly applied. If admin approves 3 warnings on a player's account, said player will be subject to a 24-hour temp ban. Mods can place a player in a temporary timeout while an admin is on the way. Any player must caught willy-nilly violating the rules must submit a document form of apology to the mod. Players must open a dispute in the forums if they want a rule to change. Mods Mods decide the order of the player's showers in the morning. Mods can wake the fish up at any time past 8:30 a.m. Players cannot smoke marijuana. Vendors do not have to do business with players unless a chromatic portion is in fact. When an invisible portion is in use, the user must shout out, "I'm invisible," until they no longer want to be invisible. When they attack an NPC or player and the effect of the invisibility wears off, when the player is cursed, they must burn a blood root to eliminate the curse in question. Xavier must give up a cursed item if the players follow a specific commands and he feels like it. Real money trading is banned and strictly prohibited. Any players violating course limitations will be penalized while entering the down state immediately. Pot of greed is banned in accordance with OCG Terminate rules. Players must be based or red pill when in human form. Players must thank iFunny at least 2 times a day. Thank you, iFunny. Thank you, iFunny. Bodily fluids are banned. Black people. What does this say? Canonically be called town squirrels. Jewish people canonically be called goblins or vamps. The players cannot be anti-Semitic. Devil Trigger can only be activated during an S-rank combat. Devil Trigger. Combo meter. Okay. The goblin cannot be shot by airsoft guns. You can trick the mod in nerfing a rule violated by channeling your violation into the soul of a chicken and sacrificing said chicken. The Swordman can do business with any player so long as the player inputs the following command. Subject Swordman subvariance command function button code reaction factory player name execute. Player must follow question in a timely fashion. And those are all the rules.
Everybody got that?
We need to read it.
Question, Jimmy?
We could go over them again later.
I was told at the beginning of this that if a player is completely out of lives, one of their teammates can give them a life ban. It's called a life share.
That's allowed, yeah.
Okay, just wanted to double check.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, everything seems relatively straightforward.
And same with like our chest cams being armor if we have one. That was last night's decision.
Was that last night's
Yeah,
decision?
admin told us.
Okay. And I mean, I guess if anything, Mod John, if you could just please keep those rules safe so that way, like, we can just go over them.
Of course. Yes, we can go over them whenever you want.
And I guess for using the Lord's name in vain, is that like God damn it and stuff, or is that like more directly like shitting on God?
Well, just don't burn the Bible or anything like that.
Well, yeah, of course.
You can say God damn it, though.
Yeah, I have no interest in burning
If you
any
really
Bibles
need to.
and shit. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to get cursed. I'm just trying to play a game.
Okay.
That's why I brought my Iron Cross and my Bible Almanac, which I stupidly thought would be That's just the Farmer's Almanac.
Look how quickly Jimmy bows down to the ADL.
That is true, Jimmy. You quickly bowed down to the ADL.
It's called being in character. Look it up. And yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything. Can y'all, any of y'all think of anything?
Makes sense to me.
I guess I'm just confused about the napping one, but that's probably a big story plot.
Napping? Yeah, what was that? The napping thing?
Napping?
The person in your bed.
Oh, that's creature.
Oh.
I'm just confused if it's a story plot or if she's actually napping.
She's probably actually napping.
It's a mix of both, I think, my friend. It might, I don't know. Just off the roof.
I mean, I don't mind. It's just more so a case of curiosity, I guess.
She likes the smell of you, Jimmy. Do you blame her?
Well, I do put on a lot of cologne, and and a lot of Old Spice body wash, so I don't smell like shit. So I guess when the blood root's ready, do you guys want me to like keep the fire going again and just
Yeah,
wait here?
yeah,
Okay,
for
keep
sure.
it going.
Can we get a fire going right now?
Okay.
Let's just have fire going as much as possible, just because it's visually good looking.
Yeah.
Now, it's been made clear to me that we're not exactly pleased.
And coziness is essential to the role-playing experience.
I'm not really sure what your issue is here. You don't. You didn't specify that you didn't want a fat familiar. You just said a dog or wolf, and I provided it.
I need to like fatty.
Well. Now, tell me, has this familiar thus far obeyed your commands obediently?
No.
Now, this is the issue, is that you need to exude a domineering spirit of sorts over an animal in order to tame and subjugate their soul. This, I believe, is what has been lacking here. And of course, the owner of any familiar knows that they must be indeed groomed as this is very important for them. You see, I can see just looking at this familiar that he hasn't been groomed in quite a while. In order for him to perform at his best, I believe that you would need to intervene.
Letty, it is not as cut and dry as saying such and such a law, obey such and such a command. A familiar must be taken care of. You must massage the familiar with oil. This familiar of yours is clearly in pain. He has not been massaged with oil in days.
Wolf don't need massage.
You haven't even petted him yet. You expect him to be loyal to you?
You expect him to run after you at your beck and call with his feet covered? Take his shoes off. Violetta, you must take his shoes off and expose his feet.
He take his shoe off.
Let his dogs breathe.
Yes, indeed, I believe. Well, you see, the talons, you have to maintain their talons'
He
health.
my familiar.
Can we get
so
somebody
you
to
take your
reread that in
shoe
English,
off,
please?
I will demonstrate. Here, Taylor, come. Taylor, come here. Show Violetta how to take care of a familiar. Rub this wolf's calves. Rub his calves. Show Violetta how to take care of a familiar. This is what you must do.
It seems the paw's on the other foot now, Zaylee.
Jimmy, we can't
Rub
wait
his
to use them
shoulders. Taylor,
black
rub his
ass around
shoulders.
back here in
If it's a
Utah.
gay Bible,
The Mormon
More,
churches
get in there with
everywhere
your
get that
wrists
ass.
in the meat. Get in the meat. Get in the meat, Taylor. Rub the meat.
See, Zaylee exudes a bit more of respect with her aura, you see, a more dominant aura.
Oh, she can have familiar.
Well, yeah, she could have certainly known how to take care of
He can
her.
have familiar.
She has merely
I don't know if I'm
demonstrated to you how
capable
to
of
take
having
care of it.
familiars.
You were the one who asked for a familiar, now you don't want it anymore? What's the deal with that? You can't just make a pact with the Dark Lord and then not follow through, you see.
I follow through my ends.
Yes.
Your familiar is hungry. He hungers for cookies and treats. Find him a piece of bread or something to feed him.
/J playful young manner.
You must feed with his familiar.
Violetta, there's some food here for the female. Nuts.
Feed it to him in the mouth by hand. If he is truly your
Please.
familiar, he will not lick
Here's
your hand.
food for him. Plenty of food.
He does not need to eat ash. Are you
Seeds.
crazy?
Absolutely foul. Clearly you have
Disgusting.
got no knowledge of these arts. Yes, being you see the alpha of the pack now, with the legions at my beck and call, I understand this art far better than ye. There, now we're onto something. Now, yes,
Now
quite
his
much
spirit rises. The fire within him is ready to serve.
You can tell, yes, just look at him. He's
Slightly.
already looking healthier. Now, you see, you can't look it in the eyes too much. That will be perceived as a threat.
Yes. You must not threaten your familiar by giving him untoward eye contact. You must give him glancing, loving looks from time to time. Allow his eyes to glitter with anticipation and dare I say it, romance.
Indeed.
Yes. Yes. Hold on, your familiar's foot is on my stuff. Pardon me, familiar. Thank you.
Perhaps while you see his snout looks most foul indeed. You see, he's been running out in the wilderness for days, only recently tamed at my command. Perhaps you could help clean his snout, really dig your fingers in there, perhaps, and see what you can't have a scent hound follow you if its snout is clogged by mucus.
Can't I stop Chinese accent?
Yes, I will uncurse you. You may stop the Chinese accent.
A most benevolent
Clean his snout.
Okay, this is not the familiar I wanted. I don't want
You
this
didn't
familiar.
specify. All you said is dog or wolf. I asked you multiple times. You brought this on yourself, Letty.
That's true, but
I even asked you who you wanted it to be, and you didn't answer. Now clean his fucking snout.
Can I give him back?
What, you want to immediately abandon this poor pup? Oh,
No,
oh,
not
my
abandon
heart,
him.
My heart
Not
will be
abandon
broken.
him.
Oh,
I can let him run wild and free in the woods.
how sorrowful.
Trade him to the cradle. Make money off of him.
How sorrowful indeed, John. I'll let you enslave women, but animals. Oh,
No,
oh,
I will set
this
him
breaks my
free.
heart.
How
He'd
childish
rather
a
be
notion,
in the
a
woods.
childish notion to make a deal with the devil and then immediately turn back. It does not work like that.
I didn't.
Violet.
I actually
You, above
fulfilled
all,
my
should
part
know
of the
this.
deal.
This is your familiar for the rest of your life.
Forever?
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
We don't all get the familiars that we desire. Look at Creature. She is disheveled and disgusting. Look at Minion. She is not hot. Her thigh gap is disgusting. It makes me puke. Her slender legs and her exposed chest make me vomit.
It sounds like you like her.
No.
It sounds like you like degrading her.
Listen to me.
You're quite good to misunderstand.
Look at your familiar. You have been given a great familiar. His strong
is
shoulder.
delicious.
Why would anyone here
This
enjoy
message is
degrading other
sponsored by
people?
Ford.
That's not what this is all about. You see, this entire thing, it has nothing to do with humiliation and degradation at all.
Familiar must be built up. It must be encouraged and built up.
Yes, yes.
This one is
Ah, a spear. You've invented a spear.
this one is healthy of flank and strong of shoulder. And
Look at all this muscle, all
the
this
breath.
muscle here. He
the
can
breath
protect
and the
you.
breath.
He could protect me in battle.
Yes, yes.
Does he have magic powers?
Perhaps.
If you were to summon them forth by treating him well, perhaps.
You must treat him properly, and perhaps his magic powers will be
Why do I have
unlocked
to do
with
that?
your love.
He's my familiar. I don't have to treat him properly.
Letty, a relationship is a two-way street, you see. It's a
You
give and
don't.
take.
You don't treat your familiars well.
You don't know how I treat my familiars.
Yes,
you
I
only
do.
see the display that is I put forth. Behind closed doors, I cherish them. I feed them treats.
He gave each of them 3 ponies a night for 10 years.
I allow them to play Xbox.
Is that true, creature?
Creature! Silence!
Oh, she was violating the pact.
You have been given quite an amazing familiar. Look at his good, judicious flanks and his judicious breast and his muscular stomach. He is surely a beast of battle, ready, prepared to risk his life for you on the battlefield. If only you were to clean his snout and massage his meat. Slap that fly away from his chest quickly. He's being bitten by mosquitoes.
They are jealous of his blood and his beautiful form. Ah, the sleek fur.
It's
the
sleek,
subtle
sleek.
perk of the ears.
The silvery glare of the streaks in his fur and the rich blackness mixed within. Look at how luscious his coat is.
Yes.
I feel like he's too high maintenance. I have to do all this stuff to.
Oh, yes, clearly he's
too
the one
much
that's high
upkeep.
maintenance. Clearly, yes, in this
Yes,
relationship.
it's
Yes,
too
he's
much
the one that's high
upkeep.
maintenance.
You are
It's
quite
like
laughable,
having
Violetta.
a hairless cat.
Well, you should have specified that when I gave you 3 opportunities to do so, that that's what you wanted.
You were given every chance to specify which type of familiar you wanted, and yet you chose this. Perhaps there's something subconsciously going on here. What is wrong with you?
Well, I just said a wolf or a dog. Familiar. But he doesn't even have fur.
I'm not sure. What is this, lady? Put your hand right here and feel. What's that exactly? That's not fur.
That's hair.
I'm sorry, please educate me on what the difference is. Like, I don't have a DeviantArt account with thousands of photos of wolves. Tell me.
Sorry, I didn't realize we were in the presence of the foremost animal biologist in the realm.
Exactly.
Fur versus hair.
I
Great
think-
distinction.
This isn't a real wolf. This is mimicry.
You think I cast you an illusion?
Yes, this is an illusion. This is no wolf.
Pitiful, pitiful. I've given you a chance here. I really have.
Make sure to get him spayed and neutered, Letty.
You believe that Xavier would use one of his most powerful illusion spells merely to turn a man into a wolf as your familiar? Ridiculous.
I have much better things to do. With my illusion magic, I can conjure any anime girl I want before me, in any form I choose, and make them do any Fortnite dance I want. Why would I waste that power on
cast
this?
fire on it and get rid of it.
Letty, we're throwing you a bone here, and you're really not doing much with it.
Okay, well, I guess I can have him. Do I have to give him shots and stuff?
That's already been taken care of as part of when I got him.
So he did get neutered?
Well, I'm not sure. I didn't check that. I didn't think that you'd be interested in that sort of thing with him, so I didn't look. I mean, if you are interested, then I suppose we
I
can...
think he needs to be neutered so he doesn't run off.
Sig delivery
I don't
ready?
see how that would stop him from running off.
Perhaps
Shout
it would be
out,
best if you
am
would check
gay.
for yourself.
Yes. There's only one way to know, you see.
Jimmy.
I'm not into that sort of... I just think wolves are cool and badass. I'm not into that sort of thing sexually.
Genital inspector.
Yeah, see, if you are, then that's really your business. I just sold you the car. I'm not going to drive it for you.
He looks a bit flushed. I think he may be going into heat.
So I was thinking, that's why we need to neuter him.
Well, that's really your business now. You see, you've got yourself into this mess. You'll have to get yourself out. Yes. I often give my pups cigarettes. They quite like them, and I've done that at many others at the kennel. Yeah.
He's refusing my cigarette. What kind of familiar is this?
You attempt to poison him.
You wish to neuter him?
The wolf is in so much danger.
Be my guest.
A white woman and Jimmy within arm's reach. Run, wolf, run! Run!
Take off your pants. I need to neuter you.
Camilo, listen to his master.
Yes.
Take off his pants.
I'm your master.
It's time for the chopping block.
There's only one way this goes, so I'm going to take my leave.
Come on.
I'm pausing RP for a moment, because I done told myself that ain't happening this time, honey.
That pause RP is invalid. There is no such thing. We are in permanent RP state.
I'm not aware of any such spell, actually, and I know all the tones.
Permanent RP.
I cannot remove my pants. For that is a special occasion, only for the queen.
Why do you sound exactly like King Thaddeus?
Hello, my wolf. It's time for your CIE SPHCBT
There's no
session.
queen anymore. I'm in charge of you now. You are my familiar and you will obey me.
Like, I'd rather be stuck with a bear.